Bubble in hand.
Facts.
Plies.
I got plenty of money.
I put Plies in like that Jeezy category because sometimes they ain't used to be rhyming, they used to be repeating words, but it was some of the realest shit you heard though. I put him in that Jeezy category.
I think Jeezy.
See, Plies was just the topics was just a little different, but Plies and Jeezy definitely in the same.
Plies was a freak ass nigga.
Plies was talking about fucking them hoes and robbing and
Jeezy
shit.
was talking about making money, you know, pulling up on the hoes and going to get money. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hit the vending machine.
Yeah, I got all that. I wasn't trying to.
Bring it out.
We right here. OC Chronicles. Okay.
See, y'all got y'all Joe's question.
You got a roll.
Joe's questions in our head. That's more so of the.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to OC.
We gotta catch the raw. You know what I'm saying?
Please believe it.
My reaction.
Tune into OC Chronicles. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We be lit. A lot of people be tuned in.
They do. All right.
Yes.
Is that a Hawaiian tattoo, or Egyptian tattoo? You know what it means?
Polynesian.
It's Polynesian.
Yeah.
I like that sauce.
Polynesian sauce.
Bad bitch shit.
So Polynesia, I know her. You know her. You know Polynesia?
I don't know nobody named
I know her.
Polynesia.
You know Polynesia?
Hold on. Y'all be cutting up. Stop playing.
Ooh,
I ain't gonna lie.
I caught that bottle.
Polynesia don't sound like no Magnolia name. That sound like a Night Ward name.
It does.
Polynesia sound Night Ward.
I don't think so. I don't know.
La Polynesia out there, Florida.
That's true.
What kind of lip gloss that is, Iggy? That's it. What you know about me? What you know about me?
The lip plump.
The what?
The lip plump.
Is it like the lip plump? Is that like some polyurethane in the lip glosses?
No.
Cause that's how it look like. Is that a finished coat?
No, it's not a finished coat. It's to make your lips more plump.
All right, facts.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
We plump lips and all that, right?
Baby
here
need to get something like that. Some bling bling lips.
Exactly.
I'm just asking idea because I'm gonna get some lip gloss made and sell it myself. Bling bling lips. Mario the comic.
Period.
Lucky Lucci.
This Iggy Alex.
Mario the comic, Mario P, whatever you want to call me.
And this Fa Icebiggityy, you heard me, the new #1 stunner.
Today's guest. What's up? What's up, brother?
I'm coolin', baby. What's
I
up?
see you. We in the building.
So we talking about your tattoo Polynesian. Right. And we said if a chick named Polynesia, she would have been out there 9.
What you
Made
think?
me think.
Definitely off amazing.
What up best
Polynesian?
females come from?
Ooh,
Uptown.
Uptown.
I knew you was gonna say that.
And you from downtown. So let's get into it. What's up?
If my old lady ain't from Uptown, like my old lady gotta be from Uptown for Super Sunday purposes. You feel me?
What type of
You
racist
gotta
prejudice?
pop out.
You a prejudice, a uptownist. You a uptownist.
Oh man, real talk. 'Cause,
I
like,
feel you, though.
how I'm gonna pop out to Ladybug Jumpers with somebody from downtown?
That's easy. That's
She ain't
easy.
gonna- she ain't
I'm
gonna
Deuce
do
Warren.
Break it down to us. Why not?
Why not? Because there's already a battle who got the best second line.
Right, I feel you.
Facts.
So that's some
It's
real shit.
You
territorial.
can't even come around. You can't even come uptown. Like, you know.
Well, I'm a mutt. I'm a
Look,
mutt iceberg.
how you gonna pop up uptown? Nobody don't know you. You hear me?
I feel you. I feel that it's easy.
I
I
feel
don't,
it.
I don't know. I'm a mutt iceberg. I don't think you probably know, but where you from, iceberg?
I'm out of 13, but like I still
Money
love-
side,
I
money
still
side,
love it
money
too.
side,
Murder side.
murder side, right? So I'm a mutt because that's really where I'm from.
Swear to God.
Yeah, my sister stood on Valentine's Magnolia. Monk Bujo is my grandfather.
Faith.
Yeah, all that. Like
stayed on Sunday.
you know? Do you know Marwan Marlance?
No.
Yeah, well, he makes, well, I don't say makes clothes. He creates outfits or whatever,
Right.
like or whatever. So he's pretty big. Whatever. Shout out to my nephew. He's from around there. I actually grew up on Valence and Magnolia, but I left from around there at the age of like 14.
Facts.
Yeah, you feel me? But Warren, 30K, all them, you know, shout out to 30K.
All that was
Facts.
My little brother is
Theo.
actually, yeah, Dino, all of them.
I used to
He
go
know
to Allen.
everybody. Hold on. He say he a mutt. He know everybody.
I do. Like, I was around there at the prime. Like, when I was around there, Birdman was still pulling up.
Right.
And going to the barber shop.
That's some old shit.
Yeah, so but I ain't gonna lie. Them experiences made me not want an Uptown girl, Iceberg. I'm sorry.
No, I
And
feel
why
it.
not?
Cause it gave a lot of them broke my heart. Cause
Oh,
Uptown girls,
They flex on you right
yeah,
quick.
there was early. There was some little hoes early at 15,
Fast.
and you had to sell dope.
God
You
knows.
know, the
early.
real,
God
know,
knows.
bread
Every nigga
winner,
from
stop
Uptown
playing.
ruined their life because of a woman.
God knows.
Okay.
What's
I
a
feel
hoe?
that.
What's a hoe?
What's a hoe?
Yeah, what's the definition of a hoe, y'all? What's the definition
What you think,
of a hoe,
Iceberg?
y'all?
I'm gonna be like a hoe that like prostitute.
That's a hoe. Or she about to hustle.
I don't know. I don't know how to call it, but like I mean,
No,
you can say like
this ain't that. I'm not, they debating. She's not a hoe. No, she is a hoe. What is, we want to,
a prostitute asshole,
all right. Like OnlyFans?
chef.
Is OnlyFans a hoe?
No.
Look
I don't
at
know. I don't come. I don't come on OnlyFans.
Fuck you, bitch.
Why I gotta be a bitch?
She got
Vicky,
if she ain't on that bitch slinging feet.
I'm slinging them feet.
If you slinging feet, you ain't a hoe.
Like, I asked a question. I didn't say,
No,
I
because
didn't.
you ain't had to include that. Stop
You didn't have to say nothing. You didn't have to
No,
react.
no, I had to
You
react.
wanted niggas to know you got an
Tune
OnlyFans.
in.
You wanted niggas to know you got
This is
OnlyFans.
factual. This is
Tune
public
in.
information.
Right,
This
but
is real.
Public
everybody don't know
information.
everything, and you wanted niggas to know because you didn't have to react.
No, I had to react.
No, you
because
didn't.
I have a fucking account and I make money.
All right,
on
but you
OnlyFans.
didn't have
But
to.
you said
you
that
didn't have
they
to say.
classify you as a
I asked
hoe
a
if you
question.
have an OnlyFans.
I asked a question. I asked a question,
Oh,
but
oh,
you didn't have to
oh,
react. You gotta
oh,
get out your
oh.
feelings. You didn't have to
She ain't
react.
on that bitch eating her old man dick only.
Exactly.
Right, I didn't
I
never.
don't do that.
I never said nothing. That's not a hoe.
Listen.
I
That's
never.
a freak.
I never said you. I never
That's a
said
freak.
girls.
But
That's
you
no
No, I
had
shit.
to
said
add
if she
that.
ain't no,
If it's
I
not her
said,
old man,
if it's not like she out there, just different dicks.
but what if it's her exclusive sex partner? Like, what if she only
That's
got
not
like
a hoe.
3 sex partners?
That's we working
and she no
together.
team?
We're a team.
I mean,
That's a hoe or a freak?
No, that's a porn star.
Come on, talk to me.
That's a porn star.
So what's your category fall under, nigga?
I feel like a hoe, man and woman.
Cause see, I ain't see.
People who do
You want some news information?
What's whole shit though?
See,
'Cause
I
what's
didn't
whole
really
shit?
know
Now I gotta
you had one until just now.
reconsider.
You ain't know, so
No,
you
I
ain't
didn't know.
watch
I
my
thought.
episode?
No, I never. I didn't.
alright.
I didn't.
You know.
I bypassed all that because I just thought you was
Alright.
joking, but you really have one, right?
I really
Coolio.
have an OnlyFans and I make money.
It's cool. I don't care about you. Gotta make some more.
I pay my
You
bills.
gotta make some more.
You about to skyrocket now.
You gotta make some more.
You about to skyrocket.
That's cool. You gotta make
You
some
about to
more.
skyrocket.
I ain't know. You really have one? Send me the link.
OnlyFans, Ziggy 3 times with a Y underscore.
And I'm about to go.
Stop
I'm about to
playing.
go. I'm about to go check it out. I'm about to check it out right now.
Yeah.
'Cause I ain't
So
know.
look, let me
5.99.
ask y'all. So it's a blurred line.
So you
between
selling? Hold
a
up.
hoe
Fuck all
and a
this.
freak.
Like, I'm sorry. You selling feet on that, right?
Feet. No, I be showing my body. Stop
Come on.
playing.
Come on. All right. Here we go now.
A couple ass
Here we
clapping
go
videos.
now.
You know,
All right.
show that ass.
I direct. I be directing. I got a little French hat I be wearing on set.
The French beret.
Yeah, I got a little Mario P and the people. Well, I got a porn company called Spike P Production. Spike P.
You did.
Nigga be on that bitch like, yeah, just like
Yeah,
that.
like Tiger. I do
Just
the
like
Tiger-
that.
Every time
That's
the scene cut,
angle.
I do the Tiger Woods. I just joking, bro. It's all love. It's all
Let me
love.
ask y'all. So
I feel like a whole like somebody who like just out here fucking everybody raw.
Okay. All right.
Just nasty like STD having ass.
All right.
then what's a freak then?
A freak is somebody who's like sexually active in bed, like far as like not just with their partner. You know, people dibble and dab every now and then. So but like somebody who not like just. Just
You think it's more
throwing it
personal?
around.
You think a
Yeah.
freak is more personal?
More
Like,
personal,
right?
I
'Cause
might
like,
fuck her. I might pull dick her
and freak her out.
and freak the.
Cause chicks talk like that, like, girl, Iceberg a fucking little freak, bitch. Bitch, like Iceberg.
They
oh, bitch,
know
you
about
little
me
freak.
already.
And if you a nigga, you would wanna be put under the freak.
Yeah, I'm a freak
slanging
ass
that
nigga.
bitch.
Oh,
I'm
God
gonna
knows.
say, you only only get freaky with certain people. You
Facts,
can
that's
get
true.
freaky with everybody.
Right, like
Well, but you got some. You got some.
If we fuck raw, we freaky. We
Right.
getting freaky if we
that's
fucking
true.
raw.
That
If
is
we fucking raw,
That
I'm
ain't true. That ain't
No.
See,
Nah,
y'all
nah,
pushing.
nah.
Hold up now.
I'm not about to fuck you
Hold
raw
up
if I
now.
would eat your
Y'all
pussy.
pushing the
Damn,
freak.
man.
Y'all pushing the freak into the whole area now. You gotta keep it personal.
You pushing.
Boxed in,
But
like my
me,
freak.
I think it's more mindset.
Okay, I think it's all
But
mindset.
the
but you
difference between freak and hoe, I think it's mindset. Because we could feel like she's being a hoe, but really in her mind, she just being a freak. She like, you know what? I'm in control of my body. I won't fuck him now. I'm gonna go do it.
And I'm gonna turn up.
And I'm gonna
saying,
fuck
so-
him now.
right.
And I want to do it. So the hoe is really the perception because shit, Lori Harvey may be a hoe. I don't know. She may be.
Right.
You think
But
so?
she's still exclusive. She's still highly sought
I would
after.
say she like her
So-
daddy.
So how much of a hoe could you call someone that everybody still dying to have? How much of a hoe could she be? if
Cause
they
niggas
dying
be
to have?
cuffing hoes.
I'm about to say, but it's selective. Like women become selective.
Niggas
When
cuff
you a
hoes
high
'cause they don't look
commodity,
at 'em
you
like a hoe.
become
Right.
selective.
But she a bag though. That's why they can fuck with
Facts.
that cause she a bag.
I'm saying, but like she
So she
operate
could
like
be
a
a
dude
hoe.
though. If you ask me, so she not a hoe to me. She operate like her daddy told her to operate.
Dudes are hoes.
Like,
so
I have a-
operate
I have
like
I'm
a-
about to
dudes.
say.
Nah,
know.
I don't, whatever. Like I guess, like
confused
I have a
what
daughter.
happened.
I have and I confused. Like what is she doing that's hoish? She doing her thing.
I think she's just dating, and I don't think.
Yeah, you
nothing
supposed to
is
date
wrong
to
with
have
that.
options. You're not supposed to be dating
I
to be
don't
serious.
think
I have a
anything wrong
daughter,
with
and
that.
I'd rather my daughter do the stepping and get stepped on.
Me personally, I don't feel like she's a hoe. But the way
Me neither.
society brings her to the table, they kind of like
She got a
hating that girl,
daddy.
Because she
you know?
popped out.
She got
with
a daddy,
multiple
that's what-
people. Like she go do shit.
That's
with
what Donna having a
multiple
dad.
people, and they just like they tried to put her under like some type of what's the word?
Category.
Category. There we go.
And she got a, and the things like this. Who she dates, the people she decides to deal with. Like you understand, everything is of quality. So it's not like she fucking with niggas because she need to. She really fuck with niggas because she want to. That's what
Right.
happens when you in
Got
that
bread
type of
already.
zone.
Exactly.
You can date. You're not dating for convenience. You dating who you want to date.
Right, and you pick and choose.
Right.
It
She's
is
like,
what
right.
it is.
Hey, that's why I'm next up for her. Lori, I'm coming for you. I fuck with your daddy too.
Slide in
Tell
them
Steve I said it was him.
Slide in
Tell
them
Steve I
DMs.
said it was him. I'm
She
coming
in a
for you.
relationship
We
right
can
now.
date. She left in Chris Elba.
No,
What's
she
his name?
confirmed.
She said
Posted
Idris
it.
Elba.
I said Idris Elba.
Damn,
What's
it's
the nigga name?
Damn,
Damon
Damson.
Idris.
She named Damson.
Damon Idris. I say Idris. I say Idris
Franklin.
Elba.
Franklin.
Franklin.
from
God
fucking-
knew.
Franklin.
from fucking,
Franklin. Why? He lost 73 million. I don't think she won't.
God
She want
knows,
him
because he
again.
can't
I
handle
don't think
that.
she want him. He lost
But look,
73 million.
And his
Speaking of
ex
Franklin, right? How y'all feel about that Jerome episode? bro? How
Rest
y'all-
in peace, Uncle Jerome, bro.
I almost cried myself though.
Man, listen to me. Them damn women.
I almost cried.
I cried. Them women, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yo.
He begged
pointing at
her
me.
to stop.
Stop.
Get out
Don't
the
be
game.
beefing with my nephew. The money not worth it. And he like, man, I got in this shit because I love you. And if you love me,
Quit.
you will leave.
Right.
Right? Wrong. Women in situations like that with emotions, because that's what Aunt Louie led with.
Right.
You know, you heard that the reason why she said the reason why she went with her
wanted to
move.
feel important.
She want to feel important. She like, when we do the deals, people talking to you, and they just winking at me. What as a job as a man, our job is to protect you. That was the best part
He
about
asked
that
her
series.
the realest shit.
Yeah.
He said that's worth dying over.
Right.
She said self-worth.
Self-worth.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
But that's
Crazy.
not self-worth.
Right.
That's just
That's some
greed.
street shit.
That's emotions.
And greed.
That's not putting
Yeah.
emotions for common sense. And that's my.
She
I'm sorry.
led with self-worth, but that's definitely
Right.
wasn't self-worth.
Why? What you think she meant by that though?
I think she meant like she wanted to feel felt, like her presence felt. Like,
All right,
as a
cool.
woman.
You gotta
People wanna leave their
You
remember
think
her
it was more
background.
entitlement, Bird?
They
On
want
that
to leave
one?
their impact.
Yeah, because like fuck. Sometimes you gotta know when to play. Play
Right.
a role. Like
But you gotta realize though, like
then that was early.
she
You know,
had
I ain't
been
gonna
pimped
cut you
too,
off.
though.
That was early on. Well, before women really had power.
Women still like that, Bird.
Yeah, but you know they got more power now.
The evolution of 'em.
What, 70s?
Yeah, that was in
The evolution of a woman is still like that. I know a woman that just ruined. It wasn't no drug. I know a woman just messed up a situation. I was dating a chick who I was having running my stuff, and she just spazzed out on me one day and went over my head and started doing things that I didn't ask her to do, and end up in a situation being green and end up making me look stupid as a
God
motherfucker.
no.
That's power.
You feel me? Because she felt like, you know, people when you live a lifestyle like where people know you, I think the people you dealing with, they got to be strong minded because in an ignorant way they'll start getting their feelings over position due to fame.
Yeah.
They don't know it. So
Saying
that's
shit like, why that bitch all in your face?
Exactly. That's why.
Oh no.
Right.
What you think?
I'm like, he's bigger
right.
Dig.
So that's why that's my favorite episode because that was like besides the money and the drugs and all that, that was probably the most realistic part of the episode because that is an everyday battle, especially with black couples. We with our women like you. Not I never discredit the black woman. Y'all the closest thing to God, if not it. There's no but after that. It's just you never hear white women talking about entitlement.
I'm gonna keep her up.
And all that.
Look what I was about to say though. The situation that we talking about with what her name, Louis?
Yeah.
Man, that remind me of the lady of Ozark, the mama.
Right.
When she started getting
Facts,
her
my man.
control.
Right. Facts.
They be, them middle-aged white women, they be crazy.
Well,
I'm trying to get my husband killed for the 2 million. You know how them moves do.
Right.
They moving more silent.
They move more silent.
They move.
Right. When they move, but like our women, when they exercise, they adamant about running shit.
Yeah.
They it's like a competition thing. And I think
Like that who all in your face, she need to be in our face.
or some
Neck
shit like
ass.
that.
That ain't your pop, that's our pop.
Neck ass.
He about to re-up. If I had to start busting, can you bust as good as I bust?
You heard me?
You heard me?
Hey, well, you know what? It probably in some cases they probably, but even in that, they didn't kill the nigga for you. Now they reminded you they did it.
Right.
Nobody saved your life, bitch.
Right.
You wouldn't be here without me. You'd be 6 feet under.
That who was in your face wouldn't have saved your life.
Everything you do, eating a hamburger, you wouldn't eat the hamburger without me. I would saved your life. You'd be eating heaven hamburgers or wherever you go at. Can you imagine Michelle Obama fussing at Obama after he won the election, saying
He
shit
ain't
like
Obama to her.
saying shit like
He
you
would
know,
have his nickname.
Barack.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Hey, you
That's
was
a
in
nigga.
when you was a councilman, they wasn't on your dick.
Yeah.
You just Obama to me, fucking president. Put the fucking trash out. All right, bro. Shit. Don't get the Secret Service to do it. He gonna put it out. Ain't there some shit? What you got, Bird? What's poppin', bro? You know what I'm saying? Like you. It's really no introduction for you because you do your thing. You're not no seasonal nigga. You not no. I don't like to call niggas hot. I don't like to call myself, refer to niggas like you. I'm myself hot because hot get cold.
Right.
We forever. We doing our thing.
Legendary.
So what's going on now, brother?
I done finally dropped the album that everybody been asking for.
What?
Finally.
Let's go.
And the crazy part, they been treating it like what it's supposed to be treated like too. Like that bitch was.
You got the love you felt like you needed.
Exactly.
I was
Right.
like, damn, it was that good.
I think it's that time you're putting in.
You already said
Phase.
You premeditated that when you
God
came on the
knows.
first one.
Right,
That's it.
right. That's how I go, man. It's that work you putting in. Karma don't work just one way. It works both ways. You heard me?
Thanks.
So like you've been doing your thing and applying pressure for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So it's for you. Like why not you? You feel me?
Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that
It's
from
all
all
good,
y'all
dog.
too.
No problem.
So what's the name of the tape?
City Blues.
Woo. City Blues. What's the inspiration behind that?
Well, like you ever be saying how on social media people be like, man, I can't wait to leave New Orleans. I'm tired of New Orleans. New Orleans always
Oh, I hate
killing.
that talk. I don't like that talk.
Yeah.
I
How
know.
you feel about that talk?
That's what I'm at. Like
Okay.
it kind of blew me because like you gonna go. You got drunk crime everywhere. Like
Right.
New Orleans ain't always the murder capital. Like sometimes we get beat. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think they be pushing numbers up too to keep niggas at edge with each other too.
You know what I'm
That's just my
saying?
belief.
But that probably might be true. You'll never know how they play the game. But like, and then the name come from like, just dealing with the stress we deal with being in the city. Like, how we
Right.
fuss about the potholes, fuss about the government. Niggas be going through shit with their baby mama. Just the shit you
Blues.
go through in New Orleans.
Right.
Like, having to go to having to go to the courthouse every day on Tulane and Broad getting hacked up by the police type shit. Like,
Right.
just everyday life. Nigga getting jacked by their partner, being sneaked out by their partner, can't trust nobody, being broke in this bitch, cause I was broke in this bitch too. Like,
Right.
you know, just coming up,
Trust me.
So
getting money in this bitch. Like, you know.
Right, I know.
let
I
me
know.
ask you. So that was your mindset when you was writing the songs, or that was your mindset when you was naming the tape?
That was my mindset when I was naming the tape, but like, you know, that shit play a part in the songs too, cause you always gotta mention the shit that you going through, you know, to affect the people that's going through it with you. Like, you know, New Orleans gonna feel how I'm feeling, and I'm speaking for them and speaking to them, letting them know I'm going through it too, type shit. You know, this type of shit we go through down here. So when I'm telling it to the people outside the world, this is what we going through down here, and this how we say it, type shit. You feel me?
That's the best type of music, man. The stuff that's
Right.
that you make to where like you're not far away from the people.
Right.
You touching the everyday thing.
Right.
And a lot of artists, I feel like that's what's missing, and that's why it's good that you stay at your path and your course, because a lot of artists get away from speaking about the real. Start talking about the fabricated shit or whatever. You feel me? And
Right.
you've been a master of that, bro. Like you make a nigga feel rich. You make a nigga feel, nigga going through something. You like all elements of emotions you really cover.
Facts.
So is this you think this tape like it's gonna get the reaction you want? How the reactions going right now?
Today I ain't gonna lie, I got one of the best ones. That boy, Shaq, the radio Shaq. I don't know if everybody knew him,
I
but
know you talking about.
Yeah.
Shaq had wrote me on Twitter and was like, "You see, bitch, this the type of tape a nigga make it off. This type of tape a nigga feed their family off. Bitch, I'm proud of you." So that he was like, so that kind of like bugged me up, and then like, they got this nigga from the city named Chip, like. And if Chip give you your props, that mean you really did it. So like Chip gave me my props.
Who is Chip?
Shout out Chip.
Who is Chip?
This Cash Money Chip, my dog.
Oh, it's one of them non impressed niggas. Not impressed
Yeah,
by
like
nothing? Right. I
Chip a
understand.
real nigga though. So
Right.
ain't it's real good vibes coming from Chip, and hearing Chip say it made me feel special. But like, once I get the whole city to listen to it, once you get the ears to listen to it, and everybody come back, that's what's gonna make it feel special,
Right.
type shit.
Yeah.
Cool. The uptown stunt mentality, like the influence of you from uptown,
Right.
So
I do.
y'all have a heavy influence.
Murder
blood
Side,
flow.
you did.
Murder
VL.
Side, shout out to Murder Side. You heard me?
Sony,
Facts. Rest in peace to my dog VL Warren.
You
That's all
did.
love.
Rest in peace to mine.
Facts.
Moan Bone.
Facts. What the mentality, the uptown stunt mentality, was that more a gift or a curse to you?
It's both on because like stunt get you fucked up.
Yeah.
Stunt get you fucked up. Remember what happened to Frank Lucas when he finally with that mean cool, huh?
Yeah.
So stunt get you fucked up, but like I be having the shit on a nigga, like you be having to let a nigga know who you is too, cause some people Tokyo Vanity told me this shit, like, man, I'm not about to don't downplay yourself for nobody. Like if you is who you is, that's who you is. So like
Talk your shit.
I stick with that too when I feel like I'm stunned. But like being from uptown, like everything about that bitch just like we got the best second line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Lady Buck Jumpers.
I ain't gonna lie,
They
I'm
gonna
gonna keep it real,
stunt.
bro. I'm a mutt. Y'all don't have the best second lines no more. Downtown got the best everything right now.
We ain't gonna
bro.
fuss about this right now.
Listen,
We
I'm
ain't
not.
gonna
We
fuss.
not. But with downtown, do
Hey,
we do?
I'm gonna keep it up. The 9 wall second line
Yeah?
fire and side.
Well, I'm
and
from
Seawall.
off of Duman at the 6th wall.
Yeah,
the
6th wall,
sidewalk
Sidewall,
step
second
was
line
something serious,
official.
feel me? That's
The
a
7
holiday.
wall second line that was today was Pooh.
Huh?
That 7 wall second line I just passed
No,
was
they
Pooh.
had downtown Super
Why
Sunday.
ain't
Day.
even
That was
heard?
it was Pooh then.
No, that was
You
the standard
lying.
second line and downtown Super Sunday. It started by downtown Super Sunday started by the Bayou
Right.
and ran all the way down the route.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie, uptown. Listen,
that.
uptown. I look at the stunt mentality. I don't look at it like that. It's a confidence thing.
Right.
It's all about how you portraying it. You feel
Right.
me?
You gotta
it's
know
like
who
a
you
confidence.
is.
I feel like if you gotta try to be confident, then it's like that's like the
Right.
bad side to stunting.
Right.
You
The
tryna
thing
be-
about it, I'm gonna quote somebody from Uptown on this. What that boy Slim said. Back to the muscle man. I called him Flexing Super Sunday. What he said? Hope he got his pistol on.
Because it's gonna
Up
bring
in
up
the
this
runway.
one week. Yeah, I
The
told that why I
Cadillac.
said what I
So,
said. That bitch get you fucked up. 'cause
New
niggas gonna
Orleans,
creep
I
on
don't
you.
know about nowhere else. New Orleans is one of the cities that take it so personal, like
Yeah,
a
I'm
nigga
about to
stunting on
say,
them
the
directly.
West
All
Coast,
right.
the West Coast, everybody pop their shit. When they talk about what they have going on in their life, that's their everyday life. And they don't feel no type of way when
Right,
they see
right.
that.
Down
Right.
here,
So when it's out here, everybody feel they
Nigga
take it
feel like
personal,
I
bitches
playing
is
with me.
flexing
I
on
got
me.
something. I
Like,
got
That
something
shit crazy,
for that.
right? That
I
shit
heard,
is bananas.
I heard
Yeah, it
like
is.
in New Orleans, like when New Orleans was being founded and shit, when they was sending the slaves down here, it was all like jailbird slaves that was fucked up and shit. So it's like that mentality come from, like the mentality we do have, though. Everything really do come from slavery, though. Like when it come from the people, like
It
how we was
originated.
taught, originated from slavery. Cause you got slaves that came down here, niggas with one leg, you know what I'm saying, and our masters was petty, so niggas was putting niggas against each other, making niggas fight, making children fight.
Of course.
Yeah.
The house nigga, porch nigga, the house nigga,
All that shit.
field nigga method is still in play to this day. All right, we gotta take some out the field, bring them around us so they can feel smart. Cause they're the smart ones. We don't want them to all get smart, so we're gonna take the smart ones. And so you know when niggas make it out, they get the mentality to where like, man, you know, fuck a nigga, you know, or whatever. But
Yeah.
but
That's
they,
every
but
day
they
for me.
forgetting they was in the field too.
niggas be like, oh, you got your chains on, or you pulled up in the vet. Or oh yeah, well bitch, I got this Fa Icebiggityy man song. I got
They
this
take
dick
that
and
shit
fit on.
personal,
I got these
bro.
black G nights
Nigga
on.
But it
Bitch, I'm about to
originated
jack.
from
broken dirty, son.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know,
You feel me?
that's a mentality. Like, not this down here bad.
Yeah.
I think that's people like that all over the world, man. You know, who
It
just-
is all over the world, but in New Orleans, we have a raw, uncut energy because of everything that happened here. So a lot of things that happened in the past really does, like, the energy kind of, like, stick in the city. And a lot of that, like, people just judgmental. People going to take everything personal.
That's true.
Shit
That's
like
true.
that. We have a really, like, dark energy here, but it's just because of what happened here. So
Yeah.
we have to find our ways to, like, maneuver through that, and people shine through that. You shine through that. A lot of different artists shine through that. So
Have y'all ever heard the story of how New Orleans burned down twice in the French Quarter?
I think so.
that
They said it
happened.
burned down twice.
Around the time when they had the red
This
light.
medieval or this
Not,
1800?
not
He said medieval. That's
Like-
castle
Like,
days.
what the time?
Like 1800, 1900.
Like the
They
Battle of
say
New
the red
Orleans,
light
some
It
shit.
burned down twice.
Battle of New Orleans.
The red light
I don't know
time.
exactly what the you know the schematics of it all is, but you know I used to work in French Quarter or whatever, and that's the story they tell when people be
Right.
riding on them horses and shit. They
Right.
be telling them that story about how New Orleans burned down 2 times.
Probably. We have a lot of energy out here.
So I'm gonna speak about a certain energy, and it still flows to this day. The energy of Birdman, his influence, Iceberg.
Cause he,
Yes.
What would you consider? What would you put Birdman as an influence, and not just in New Orleans? You think he influenced a lot of the shit you see? As far
I ain't
as
gonna
the
say,
stunting, you got
I ain't gonna say
CMG,
that. I ain't gonna say
QC.
that, cause like, under him, but like, you gotta think about it when people like kind of like downplay the South, so like, everybody looking up to Jay-Z and shit. Like some people look up to that, but like, down in the South, I think nigga do kind of take that stunning shit from Baby, like, cause I know, I'm gonna be honest, like I told y'all before, like that bitch actress, the reason why I feel like I could do this shit.
Right. Huh?
If it wasn't for him, I probably don't think, like, you know, I ain't gonna say cause of P, but I ain't gonna say P not that nigga either, but like Baby the reason why I
Yeah,
feel
he
like
that P that nigga, but like Birdman really put New Orleans on
the
the
map.
map.
God knows, like he the reason I feel like I could
yeah,
do that shit.
Yeah, shout out to Birdman. Shout out to
to
Birdman.
Birdman.
Shout out to him. He
Bird
got-
really did it here.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Bird
ain't-
did it here.
Yeah, he did it
Then
here.
left after the
He
fact.
did it here. He did it
P
here,
did
bro.
it in Cali.
He did it when it was the hardest too.
Right. Like
Yeah,
that's
I
why
mean,
I
Bird
feel
did
like
it, yeah.
Baby like got more respect, and like I can't knock the fact that I fuck with that nigga. Like that bitch really, I can see that bitch, like I ain't gonna say nigga the idol, but like he like one of the people who I be like, man, I wanna do this just like how he did.
Nigga, I want to be the Birdman of comedy, nigga.
God knows.
Nigga, so like, nigga, I'm on it. Shout,
Right.
like, and do he know talent?
Yeah.
Right.
Like all through all aspects. Shit, I done design a casket in the 13th.
Right.
I'm in that video. Well, it's not. They took it down on YouTube. I still got shout to Benny Boom. He sent me my
Clips.
my copy or whatever, and I still got the video. And I'm in baller blocking too. that's gonna be coming out. Yeah, he shot
Man, give me a
he
rule.
hit me up in October.
Fuck, I'm the only nigga who really could do it.
He get casting. He got the key. Gonna have a big casting. But you know, Bird gonna tell you, Birdman, he gonna reach out. You feel
I ain't
me?
gonna lie. Stunner ain't holler at me yet, so I don't.
Yo, Stunner see everything.
no.
Stunner see everything.
He know.
But I promise you.
Yeah,
I'm
holler
about
at
to
me
Hey,
yet.
that dude,
Wait,
listen to me. I will say this about
I'm off
Birdman.
on it. He
Listen
tripping.
to me, Bird. Anybody that's hot in the city, he know.
I know Nino
This-
told me he know who
Yeah,
I
bro,
was
dude,
already.
know. Like, you know who I heard talk, excuse me, a rap artist, he's real big. He's an idol to me down here. I've heard him bring up a couple of times Currency. You feel me?
Thanks.
You're Currency.
Spitter
That's-
was supposed
That's
to.
an idol.
Man, Spitter was supposed to.
Yeah, man. That's the home.
Link up in 2020.
Facts. So what's your favorite movie, bro?
I'm gonna keep it real about me having kids as Princess and the Frog.
I love Princess and the Frog.
God,
I
no.
My
love
daughter
that
big
movie.
now, but fair.
Oh my
But ain't gonna lie, I
God.
still smoking watch
It's
Princess
a-
and the Frog
Some people from the
sometimes.
city don't like it because
I love that
they
movie.
feel like, hold on, one
What?
second.
What they feel like? Let me catch your attitude. What they feel like?
They feel like a lot of them accents is like more
I don't care
northern
what they
Louisiana.
say. I don't care how
It
they
is.
I
feel
don't care
about
how
it.
they
That
flip it
bitch.
and switch it. That
but-
bitch was made
That
good.
bitch was made.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
us.
they feel like they got us sounding like we from the bayou.
Well, that's what they really like.
It
What they really
started
based
back in the
off.
day. Yeah, it started
Yeah,
back in
Yeah,
the
it
day.
was just the
Our
bayou.
accent was way
Yeah, it was just the
thicker,
bayou.
you know,
Yeah, it was very
too.
thicker. The bayou accent was.
I love it. It's
New
just
Orleans
funny how
accent
when we
was thick,
finally get a
too.
princess, she a frog 90% of the
Yeah.
The
movie.
way we
That's
talk
all
now
that
is
they
I
do.
love
how
it,
we
though.
talk.
Yeah,
Like,
I ain't like that
I love
either.
it.
But like, I ain't gonna stunt that movie real motivating
It
to
was.
me.
Right for New Orleans, like just to
Hey.
see.
Overcome.
Yeah,
Overcome, follow your dreams.
that song she had sung in the
That
beginning of that
almost
bitch.
there. That almost
I go
there.
Iceberg.
Say that thing.
Hit that bitch right quick.
Don't say
Iceberg.
you don't know.
I was singing, but dude, that's that bitch. I do be singing that bitch in the car and shit when I'm like, you
That bitch
know.
Iceberg like he sang always and forever.
Because-
Yeah, dig.
Each moment with you.
Nah,
Real talk, dude.
I can see why you like that, because you almost there.
Real shit. That bitch like really be like having me. Bitch, if I ain't doing that, like if I'm watching a movie, I'ma like I let my children finish watching it, and then I go do something. Once I hear that song, I jump up like.
Thanks.
Right,
I
so
can't
you
be
have a lot.
slacking.
That's what you call. It's like a manifestation spirit nigga be having. It's like
Yeah.
your spirit and your mindset always working. Like you done pretty much turned your career into your religion. I tell cats,
God
like,
knows.
if you want to make this shit work for you, you got to make it all about that, even to the mental. So everything that affects you, everything that you go through, everything that you run across,
It bring you
your
back
stuff-
to your
right,
to
right,
your
it's gonna bring
grind.
it up. Right, it's supposed to. April 23rd, what's good?
Man, I'm popping out. Got
you
the
got?
show,
What?
Huh?
the cruise show. Shout out Pop and Icy Girl.
Shout out to Ice Girl Pop.
Yes.
You're-
Five-
$5 for putting me in there.
Shout out, shout out, shout out. Let's go.
I fuck
dropping
about
the
it.
One
new-
time for the West Bank.
I'm
Right.
doing City Blues.
Even though we the stepchild.
Yeah, man.
So where's the show?
It's at the Toulouse Theater
Huh? Toulouse Theater. That's on
on Toulouse.
Oh, it's on Toulouse. That's
In the French Quarter.
French Quarters.
Yeah,
Right.
Toulouse. Like
What
Toulouse
time?
and Royal.
What time?
Everybody pop up.
9.
Toulouse and Royal?
Pop out.
We
Right,
gonna
right.
be there.
Toulouse and Royal, man. April 23rd. You
We'll
feel
be
me?
there.
At the Toulouse Theater. You're Miller Iceberg, Poppy, 504 Icy Girl,
Cali Kilo.
Cali Kilo, and a bunch of more other artists gonna
Yeah,
be there. It's
I
gonna be
heard.
dope. I'm gonna come pop
So-
out. I'm coming through.
Before we end this, let's talk about the features, because from what I see, you received with a lot of love, and I know rappers down here have a huge thing where they hate on each other.
Right.
I don't really see that with you. I see them
Yeah,
fucking
I ain't
with
gonna. I ain't never.
you. Downtown, uptown, I see them fucking with you. So
Everybody fuck
Everybody.
Iceberg.
walk us through the feature process. You collecting your features or whatever. Like, how did that go about?
A lot of them. I really do fuck with, like Pusha, Honcho, Snoop.
Shout out to Pusha, dog.
I fuck with them for real. Like that's niggas who I got, who numbers I call. When I did see Don and Hump, I fuck with Hump music. He out the summer, but I fuck with his music. We ain't never like really.
Shout out to
so I
Hump, man.
Fuck with like Snoop, Honcho, and them.
Hump
Pusha.
nice, though. Hump
yeah, he
nice.
nice.
That nigga
But
nice.
that's why I fuck with his music and
He nice.
I was like, man, I gotta fuck with him. Then a song called "Oh I," like growing up, it was
Yeah.
like downtown word.
Oh, I especially out that
Why?
project.
Yeah,
the project,
that's
so that's their word.
That was their word. So
Yeah.
like, it fit already for those
It's
music.
not a
so
good word too. You hear that, you gotta move around.
Yeah.
that means somebody coming.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, like-
All right. Okay.
Oh, yeah? Oh, all right.
Fuck
But,
that.
they got the dude down on Gertown. He a young nigga coming up, but he hard, so I had to do it. But like a lot of them niggas I fuck with, then you gotta spread around through the city. You know, then like I said, like y'all said, you know, nigga fuck with me. Like I ain't never really had that energy. Like you know how people be like it's hard to make it out the city. I'm gonna keep it around. I never felt that because I was always.
I can just speak on it right quick. I tell niggas all the time, stop talking like that,
it's
bro.
really
Because
not.
the city, like you
Put
get.
yourself in a box.
This was from experience. You get hot out here, you get pushed into the world because it's a very
Exactly.
popular
Yeah.
place
Exactly.
of this world. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just think niggas be a lot of niggas who talk like that don't have shit going on.
They don't like.
Feel
I'm
me?
gonna keep it real. It's a lot of shit that niggas don't do. Like niggas don't promote themselves. Like,
No.
you wouldn't even see a nigga
No.
past New Orleans. Like
No.
promote yourself
Right.
past New Orleans. Nigga be like posting it with themselves. Probably don't send it to 10 people. You know
Bruh,
you
I
gotta
be
send
saying-
that shit off. You gotta pay for
Exactly.
promotion. You gotta like put yourself to the world for people to see you. Like how you want people to see you if you only showing it to you know.
And
New Orleans?
that only internet promotion shit.
Nah,
that
you gotta
ain't
do
gonna
more
get
than
you
that.
nowhere.
You gotta-
You gotta
will
hit
say-
the
gotta
streets.
do
I
more.
will say what the internet
You gotta
do.
do
You
more.
gotta
You gotta
do
hit the
more.
streets.
It's- the thing is with the internet, I appreciate about it is that you having to pack up and move everything and go somewhere else and start your career. That's an outdated theory now.
Right.
If you apply, if you gotta apply both though to make the internet work for you.
Yeah.
To make that shit work for you,
Gotta hit the
you
streets.
had to hit the streets. You can't
Gotta
do
hit
that.
the
You
streets.
gotta hit the streets.
Promo, you
If you
gotta
don't, the
perform.
shit is gonna run you. in
They
the
gotta
circle.
see you in the streets so they can tell you they saw you on the internet.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You gotta apply pressure
So-
on both
They
sides.
gotta feel related.
Like how they
But
gonna
that's
really
true, though.
feel like you from here if they literally
never
never
see
saw you?
Yeah.
Like-
You ain't at no second lines. You gotta
Right.
go to the second line. It don't matter if you like it or not. You trying to rap, right? You better go.
You gotta
You gotta go to the second line.
You
You
gotta make
gotta
sure the
pop
business, bro.
out. You gotta
make
go
sure
to
the
these
business.
showcases.
You have to be relatable. It's easier
Yeah.
for women, but for men, you have to really be in people's face.
Yeah.
And I told you, a lot of people from my DMV, like fan base, they was like, man, I fuck with him.
Right.
But I think it's just because he showed his face to a bunch of different people.
Transparency
You
is the
fuck
key,
with
dog.
a lot of people. So if you fuck with people, you get out there.
I was like on a lot of blogs when I first started. Like when I first started rapping, I only had like 100 followers, right? And I started like paying for Instagram promotion, and I started paying for like C Cheese and shit and Hip Hop's in 1987. C Cheese really ran me up, so like you know, if you got the bread, like stop holding it, show yourself, like.
I'm telling you, bro.
Do it.
Even if you ain't got the
matters.
bread, you know,
It
sacrifice so
matters.
you can get the
Take a
Bro,
bread.
we never have it. We
Yeah.
doing it. That's the difference between us and them.
Yeah.
Because we not thinking about it. We never. It's like dog. Just because a nigga had it, don't mean nigga have it.
Right, I
Right.
still just was spending that
Sometimes
shit,
you
going
gotta-
broke
you gotta
for
go
it.
for
Man,
broke.
Man,
You gotta
I
go
don't
for
be
broke
wanna hear that
sometimes.
shit about niggas be like, man, you got it. You don't know what I got. You feel me?
Right.
Actually,
Stop-
ignorant
stop
race.
checking my
Yeah,
pockets,
man, nigga,
like,
don't try to separate me from you because you think I got it. No, the difference between me and you
Yeah.
is that I'ma do it.
Right.
Everybody
Yeah.
ain't still
Nigga
got
thought-
it
In the
in me.
footwork.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Right.
Niggas used to think I was signed until like they started seeing me more. Like nigga was like, yeah, bitch, I thought you got like an independent deal or something. Like we always keep seeing you on the internet. I'm like, bro, I'm going
you
broke for
pushing
this.
yourself, exactly.
But that's how you know you getting. That's how you know it's going right because dog, a lot of times I be seeing rap. I've had I do promotions. I do
Right.
the marketing. I do I do
Nigga, you was in the
with
studio
smoke.
before you look at
You
me.
feel me? Right. So right. So it's like, man, I be a lot of cats I've had experience with the artistry. You know, they'll have all the liquid in the world to do this shit, right? And it's like they doing it, and they not doing it hard enough for them to have a down moment from to learn what they doing and go all the way up off it.
Right.
And they'll be like, man, what I'm doing wrong? And I'll be like, well, I don't think you've been broke enough with this shit. Cause how you supposed to know what you're doing if everything always high up?
You gotta
know,
go through
can't-
them mistakes. Like,
yeah, like
I'ma
ain't no
keep
such
it
thing as a
real.
perfect. Like you, that's something you like. That, it's crazy, but you not doing wrong.
Right.
Cause you know what I'm saying?
Real,
It may
something
sound
real.
crazy.
Missed
Just like a
opportunity is a real thing. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like in 2020, when Spitter was like had wrote on Instagram that he was gonna sign me and shit, that nigga had called me to come to the studio, but I ain't had no babysitter.
So it wasn't no missed opportunity. God yourself for a reason. You're a real one.
Somebody say alignment.
Not alignment.
I
like
mean,
a
but
bug.
you know, still, it could have been a song with
I
Spitter at the
understand.
time.
At the time, that's how you
Yeah.
felt. But coming from your homie, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I've been in these situations. Yesterday, they called me for Drewski to
Right.
come perform. I had a show in Baton Rouge that I had been booked. That's first.
Right.
Because, like, that's the priority of what God put in front of you. Don't step over that.
Yeah.
Because it made it like an opportunity. It could be distraction. You never know what could have happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's going to take care of itself double folds because it's not that you have no babysitter. I got my kid.
Right.
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If it was meant, then it would have went. Nah, that's why.
Really, it probably would have went in reverse of what you think.
Exactly.
If you choosing to go
Boy,
by a
look.
spitter over your kids, it probably would have turned out worse.
You know what I'm saying? I
You
promise.
chose your kids.
All
That
my
ain't
head
never
shit-
wrong.
All my head just saying that. Yes, Lord.
Real
Right.
talk.
But for real though, bro. Like,
As a very active father, you did the only choice.
right.
That's the
I'm
only
like that
choice.
boy. Son, dude called me at like 10:30. Son, I swear to God.
In the morning at night.
It was at night. No, it was the last. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. I wasn't even expecting that boy. Hit me. I knew. I think that nigga rolled me on the ground. Was like, man, what's your number? So I sent dude a number. He hit me up at like it's like 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
I'm about to put him to sleep. I ain't put him to sleep yet. Nigga like, yeah, bitch. We in the studio. Come pull up. I'm like, damn, right now. He like, yeah. I'm like, man, I got my kids right now.
Hey, on
I'm
some real
like,
shit-
dog,
That's
what
some
the
real shit,
fuck?
bruh.
On some real shit, bro. It might be a stretch. This just my personal shit. I just thought up in my head.
Right.
Maybe you should hit him up and tell him that.
Right. I ain't never hit him up and tell him, but I was on the phone.
I know how we are. As black men that's proud of ourselves, don't want to look like a dick rider.
Ego.
On some real shit, bro. You should hit him up and tell him that.
I'm
And if it don't
you
work,
could get
at least you
another
can know in your
Nigga,
heart.
2 years later, tell a
Listen.
nigga that you can make it to his
Another
studio.
fucking opportunity.
No. On some
That's
real
crazy.
shit.
Later, nigga.
Say, Spitter.
That's crazy.
I
guess.
really fuck with you. I really wanted that opportunity. You reached out to me and gave me a while back, but I really
You
ain't
don't
had no
think that make a man
babysitter, and I'm
I
a
don't
father
care what it
first.
make a man look like.
But
Right.
Look that.
He know.
Fuck
He
with
know.
me, bro.
He know what you gotta do.
Oh, but in general,
That's how I feel in my heart.
Real,
Real
right? I
shit.
know
I
that's
got
some
that
real
in my
shit.
heart.
Yeah,
That's how
but
you lose out here.
It's business.
This on some cancer shit from me.
Hey, I am a cancer. But
But
that's
in
how I
general-
really feel. I feel like reach out one more time, cause if a man don't respect a man being a father, well, shit,
It's
you ain't
not
had no
that.
chance.
It's
in
2
the
years
first-
later.
Yeah, like
And that man do all type of shit.
I
And
understand.
you can't expect a nigga to remember that.
This
What happened?
opportunity might be divine.
This not me we talking about.
I ain't talking about you.
This
I'm just-
iceberg.
I'm not saying I'm not. That's
You
what I'm
remember
talking about.
iceberg?
I'm not saying if we remember that moment. You have to bring this spitter who eats shrooms, be smoking.
nigga probably
you
not
know?
even tripping off it no more. Nigga, like once you just do what
Right,
you gotta
yeah.
do again.
All right,
never know
all right.
though.
What's
You
that?
If he
never
say,
know.
if
You
he
never
say,
know though. You never know.
if he
Next
ain't tripping
time
no
though,
more,
they coming with me.
if
Right.
he ain't tripping no more, right? Well, he gonna say, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, he gonna fuck with a nigga.
Or
regardless.
just call him
never
and be
know,
like, "What's
though.
up with the feature?" Instead of saying all that.
Right.
You never know.
Cause
though.
like I was on the phone with you and told you I had my son, so it's like it's just you just following up
Yeah, like
Yeah.
instead
It's
of
now we got
instead of
some-
the long
Yeah.
draw.
Yeah.
you
Well,
have a lot more.
Well,
space
I
and opportunity.
got a better idea than catching
You
in
have more
person.
space.
I am. I'm gonna catch him
opportunity.
slipping one day.
have
If
more
you
space
if you
and
catch him,
opportunity.
people, you could be personal in person. That's another thing I learned. It's
Right.
hard to be personal over internet,
Right.
but you could be personal
Of course.
in person. Like you could really say
and
how you
internet
felt to the T in person. Over the internet, nigga reading their DMs. Nigga could be with their bitch. Nigga be with their partner. Man, nigga explaining themselves like.
Right.
You feel me? In person, they gonna be like, you know what, you a
I
real
fuck
Yeah,
nigga.
with
just
you,
hit up on
yeah.
some link.
Sometimes you gotta show vulnerability. As
Facts.
black
That's
men,
true. That is
we
very true.
that shit ain't part of our vocabulary.
I can't fuck with him. I was just getting into a relationship,
But it was not about
Dang.
vulnerability. It's 2 years
trying not
later.
to be vulnerable.
I feel you.
You have to learn.
Yeah,
But-
this is not a. This,
No
I'm not
risk, no
speaking for the spite
reward.
of feelings. I'm speaking on the spite of business.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm speaking on. It's not feelings.
It
Your
is
heart-
business.
You speaking from the heart though about business.
Right.
You gotta use your brain in this situation.
Right.
Sometimes
your
you
heart.
gotta use both.
This ain't no chick that that a nigga was fucking with.
Sometimes
niggas
you
call
gotta
him-
use both.
It's your opportunity.
No. If it was a chick, I'd say it was
Opportunity.
even less of a chance.
Opportunities
Shit.
is way different when it comes
Shit.
to making money and it comes to getting spots and availability to different artists. If he really wanted you on that tape, he would understand where you're coming from. I understand you have your kids, and if he meant to be in your life and it's a vulnerable moment, they're gonna relate to you. I got
Right.
kids too,
Right.
right? And I can't go to everything because I have kids.
Right, that's what you're
So,
saying.
you know what I'm saying? So vulnerability is not bad for men. It's not a negative.
What you telling me that
Thanks
for?
for
That's
me.
not the point I was trying to make.
Business.
I'm talking about the business side of it.
I feel you,
Business is
but I don't know.
Business
It's
is
just
business.
something about when he told me that.
Something to try.
Me,
It's something to
I just
try.
felt like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Put the
It had
pride
nothing to do
the
with
side,
pride.
put
It's
the
not
ego
about
to the
pride.
side,
Y'all
all that.
y'all listen to reply in this bitch. I'm speaking
Ain't
on
nobody listening to reply.
That's
Mario.
yours,
Shut
just-
up.
But the one thing I can
Shut
say, the one thing I can
Shut
say, Mario is in more of a position to speak.
No, I'm
from the
not. It
business
had nothing to
standpoint.
do with that
Listen,
shit.
Listen.
And I hate.
I don't mean that
turn
as a
over
bad
you.
thing.
That's
Listen.
nothing to do with my wave or talent. Nothing that I'm speaking some realistic shit that common
understand.
sense
What nigga really
is
care
involved
about?
in this situation.
Yes,
Right.
I
All right.
understand.
OC
But we a
Chronicles.
bunch of feeling ass motherfuckers. in this
OC
bitch.
Chronicles. Thank
It's a
y'all
whole
for
bunch
tuning
of
in.
water signs.
Shout out to my dog Iceberg.
You did.
What you is? A water sign?
Yeah.
I don't believe none of that.
What you
other-
is, bro? What you is?
I'm a nigga out the 6th wall for Dumaine. Y'all have a blessed day.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dog Iceberg. April 23rd, y'all pull up to Toulouse Theater.
Yay.
It's
That
gonna-
tape out now too.
His
Go
new
stream
album
that.
out.
You hear me?
Let 'em know,
Download that,
man.
bump that.
Yes.
Whole album run.
And be vulnerable.
Biggest in the city.
That's one thing you take from this. Be
The new
vulnerable,
#1 stunner.
motherfucker.
You heard me?
Lord.
Yes.